Brawl in Cell Block 99 is directed by S. Craig Zoller and stars Vince Vaughn as Bradley Thomas, a man forced by circumstances to adopt a life of crime. First, he loses his job as an auto mechanic, and then he learns that his wife is cheating on him. So he chooses to work as a drug courier to make ends meet. This decision leads him down a path of death and imprisonment. A drug pickup goes bad, and two of his associates wreck the plan with their inability to adhere to rules. Once in the cage, Bradley finds himself confronted with the reality of his new life. 7 years in state prison. Now, Bradley is a bit more than just a car mechanic and criminal. Numerous references are made to his physical stature as well as his almost superhuman hand-to-hand combat abilities. He speaks and carries himself like a man trained for battle. His sharp intuition and observational clarity characterizes him as a higher class of criminal mind. First, I would like to get into the writing. The screenplay for this film was written before Bone Tomahawk, although the latter was shot and released first in 2015. This story has a more prolonged history with Zoller, as he tried to perfect it and get funds to do the script justice. The characters in this film behave and converse in a way that feels almost non-cinematic. By this I mean that many of the cliches we are used to hearing are thrown away for more personalized, trait-carrying dialogue. I was particularly impressed with Vince Vaughn's acting in this. His mannerisms, accent, stride, and demeanor reflected a real uniqueness and individuality I don't see a lot in modern films. I've seen it before from Robert Duvall in The Apostle and Apocalypse Now, and Jeff Bridges in The Big Lebowski, and more distantly in John Wayne. This is likely a performance that acting students will be studying and analyzing for decades. The story revolves around this character, and his central positioning creates a lens through which we, as an audience, can sympathize with him. Most of us have lost a job and been short on money. Most of us have been betrayed by someone we love. His past is shrouded largely in mystery, which makes his skills and physical attributes even more intriguing. From a screenwriting point of view, this signifies that the writer never wanted us to know anything more about Thomas. Thinking about other compelling anti-heroes and villains for a moment, personally my mind goes directly to Heath Ledger's Joker from 2008's The Dark Knight. You could also throw in the Man with No Name character portrayed by Clint Eastwood in Sergio Leone's Dollars trilogy. Fundamentally, this film is about a man's love for his wife and child, and I believe that love is central to the brutality demonstrated in prison. He will stop at nothing to ensure the safety of his family, and this is why the film works. I'm going to give Brawl in Cell Block 99 an 8.2 out of 10 stars. That's my final rating. Thanks for sticking around and watching. I appreciate the views. Leave a like, leave a comment below. Feel free to subscribe if you like my content. I really enjoyed this movie, most of it. There were a lot of special effects, sort of 70s grindhouse special effects that I thought were kind of hokey, but I've seen that in other films that I loved as well, including Mandy and Craig Zoller's other films. But yeah, let me know what you think.